Hello, my good people. Welcome to the Nuggets of Wisdom by Sam Maneno the Great. Now, thank you for your continued support. For those people who are yet to subscribe, please subscribe, share, watch as many times as possible. Because I assure you this, together we shall grow wiser. Thank you for that. Now, in today's Wisdom Talk, I'll dwell on happiness. How can you find happiness in life? How can you find happiness for yourself? How can we find happiness for ourselves and for our lives? That is what I'm going to talk about here. Now, happiness is not something that can be looked for or searched for and then found. No. Happiness is always within ourselves. Happiness is always residing within our system. And what we ought to do is to generate or emit happiness that is already in our system by ourselves. This means that we do not need any external help from people or things for us to generate happiness, since it is in us. We have the capacity to generate happiness independently. What do I mean? Happiness is an emotion, and emotions are generated within oneself. Emotions can be pleasant or unpleasant. When I talk about pleasant emotions, I'm alluding to emotions such as happiness, joyfulness, blissfulness, love, and all those. On the other hand, when I talk about unpleasant emotions, I'm referring to emotions such as bitterness, sadness, resentment, and all those. All these emotions are generated within ourselves. They are generated within our system. Meaning, if they are generated within our system, then we have the capacity and we have the ability to control how they are generated. Happiness being one of the emotions, then can be generated and controlled by ourselves without the help of any other external factor or external person. So as a person, you need to cultivate the ability to be joyful, to be blissful, to be happy without depending on any other person or any other thing. We can manage our emotions if we stopped identifying ourselves with other things or other people that we are not. What am I saying here? Take, for example, that if my spouse does something that I like, I become happy, I become blissful, I become joyful. And if the same spouse does something that I don't like, I become resentful, I become sad, I become bitter. Here it means this spouse of mine is the one who is controlling my emotions. And that should not be the case. Our emotions are 100% our duty. Learn to control your emotions. Don't depend on other people or on other things to control your emotions. That is very important. Your wife is yours, but she is not you. Your husband is yours, but he is not you. Your kids are yours, but they are not you. Your properties are yours, they are not you. Your car, your house, all those things, they are yours, but they are not you. What is you can be controlled by you. What happens within your system can be controlled by you. Happiness is emitted in your system. Therefore, it should be controlled by you. You cannot control your wife, you cannot control your kids, you cannot control your car or any other property the way you want, 100%. Because these things are external. These people are external. Therefore, happiness, which is an internal happening, should be controlled by ourselves. That is very important for you. So learn on how to be happy, on how to be joyful, on how to be blissful by yourself, without anybody's help, without anything's help. So the nugget of wisdom for today is happiness, joyfulness, blissfulness, all these emotions are emitted within our systems. And so we are to control the generation and the emittance of these emotions. Let's not depend on other people for us to be happy. Let's not depend on other things for us to be happy. And if you do this, you're going to experience a very huge difference in your life. And that is the nugget of wisdom for today from yours truly, Maneno the Great. Watch out for the next video next week. And remember this: you can always make a tomorrow, but you cannot mend a yesterday. Thank you.